Hey guys, hope you're well and keeping safe, and you're also keeping warm in this cold Nairobi weather. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my shopping hacks, my success and my failures, and what I've learned over the years. Many people ask me when I link clothes, when I tag the shops, how do you shop? Mostly I ship from the UK, so people ask, how do you shop? How do you know what is the right size? So today I'm going to give you tips and hacks, what has worked, what has not, so that also you guys could try it out and let me know. So number one, always remember to factor in the conversion rate of where you're buying your clothes from. For example, if you're buying in the States, it's a USD, the dollars. If you're buying in the UK, it's a pounds. In Canada, we have the Canadian dollars. If it's from Australia, it's the Australian dollars. Every country has their own currency, and factor in the conversion rate. For example, if you're shopping from the UK, many people usually like saying it's 154, 156. Always go with the higher amount. Always, like I work with 160 standard. Then remember, there is shipping from the store to the warehouse, wherever your shipper is. So factor in that also. Then remember, there is shipping costs from that shipper to Kenya. So think about that. Don't just look at the item and be like, oh, it's 150 pounds. My friend, by the time it lands in Kenya, it could be 200 pounds. So think about it, check on the price, convert so that you're sure you're getting something that you can afford and it's within your budget. Number two, get a reliable shipping company. Understand who they are, do some research. Recommendations are always better than just finding it out for yourself, because number one, every shipping company has different policies, different price range, because they charge per kg and then they charge handling fee and then their taxes. So do your research with the shipping company before you commit, because once you commit, that's it. There is no way that in between the shipment you'll tell them, oh, I don't want it. I'm sorry guys, it's been shipped, it will land in Kenya and you will pay whatever amount. And sometimes you have to think about it. Is it worth it to ship it all the way? So figure out your shipping company, get information, research, and get people's reviews on the shipping companies so that you are able to be confident enough to use them. Number three is understand your body shape, the colors that work for you, so that you know the right outfits that match your body shape. There is nothing as bad as shipping clothes. They come and they do not fit you, they look funny. Look at the model. Is the model tall? Look at the description details of the clothes. What height is a model? What size is my model? Is it true to size? Is it true to fit? Sometimes they say on the page, go one size up, go one size down, or it's fit to size. Don't be in a rush when you see something to just click and put in the basket. Do all your research. Look at the fabric, the quality. Does it stretch? Does it not? Percentage of wool to cotton, all that before you click and put into the basket. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing as bad as things arrive here, you've paid for them and you can't wear them. Sometimes it's very hard to sell to your friends. Sometimes you don't have anyone to sell to, so that's a loss and you've gone at a loss. So always know your body shape, color, and read the descriptions of the items to the T. Always factor in the return policy. Let's be honest guys, by the time you buy an outfit, let's say from the UK, from the States, it goes to the shipper, it comes to you. If you live there, yes, you can return. But once it's in Kenya guys, the cost of returning it back to that country doesn't make any logical sense. So if you can try your best, please ensure that when you're buying, try to be as sure as you can. Otherwise, it's always a game of, in the beginning, like you win some, you lose some, trial and error. So for me now, I have known which shops work for me, which shops work for my body shape, the cuts, the size. Is it regular? Is it tall, petite, plus size? So you need to understand all that. Don't look at an outfit for a model who's 5'7" and you're 5'2". If that outfit reaches her knees, it's going to reach down to your ankles because you're shorter than that model. So to avoid that struggle of having to return and losing out, because the return policy once you're this far away doesn't make a logical sense. So make sure that you are clear on what you want to buy and it fits you. Something else is plan your list ahead of time. Plan in a way that you've written down everything. You're not operating on emotions. There's nothing as bad as shopping online with emotions. I'm not saying that I've not been guilty about it, but I'm better now, much better. I come up with a list. I know what I want to buy. Stick to a budget. Remember, stick to a budget. Go with the conversion rate. For example, an outfit is £10. Your conversion rate is 160. That's 1,600. Estimate the percentage of shipping until it gets to you. For example, if the percentage is 40%, that's 640 bob. So that's 1,600 percent 40, that is 2240. So think about it before you click. Always plan, budget, write down your list, know the shops, also scroll through the shops, take your time, because you might find sometimes if you buy something from the original store, for example, if I buy something from, let's say, Ted Baker, the main store, then I go to Debenhams or House of Fraser, or I go to Selfridges, I might find it on sale. So if once you scroll, do your research, you might actually get good prices, because we have some stores that stock all these brands. So sometimes do your research and you might get a sale. Another thing is if you buy things off season, for example, now it's cold in Nairobi, so there it's hot. If you buy summer clothes now, they are what is cheap, because that's what people are wearing now. If you were to buy clothes for July, you should have bought your coats, your sweaters, your trench coats, your boots earlier, because then they would have been cheaper. So always be on the lookout for sales. Know when you can get sales. For example, we have Christmas sales, Boxing Day, New Year, Easter, Black Friday. So always think about that, because sometimes you even save 50% off, you know, and that's a steal. Many people always ask me about buying shoes. Remember, we all have different types of feet: wide feet, long, slender. Some people have small shoe size, big shoe size. I'm a person with big feet. So over time, I've learned which shops stock the type of shoes I want, the quality. Is it leather? Is it patent? Is it canvas? What sneakers do work for you? What shape? So do that research. If you're not sure, it's better to buy one, let's say 3 pairs of shoes from different shops, and then you see, instead of wasting your money. So again, trial and error is there. I think our biggest struggle is wanting to get it 100% right. Someone says, if you order for me, will it fit? This is it. Sometimes you lose the money, and that's part of learning. That's the fee you pay in that school of figuring out what works for you and not. So you cannot always get it right, but over time you do. So that's what I'm saying, trial and error and experiences. When it comes to going for events, when it comes to weddings and all those things that we have in our lives, cocktails, brunches, all those things that you do other than your everyday work, plan your shopping. So what I mean is, if you have a wedding coming soon, shop in advance. Don't shop 1 week before the wedding, because the shipping might delay. Anything can happen. The outfit might not fit. Also, I feel like if you would shop and plan in a way that you shop twice a year, so then you factor in everything else, your work clothes, other things that you do other than work, so at least you don't struggle. So you have one side of your wardrobe that is okay for work. When it comes to your everyday, the gym, you're totally two different people. So plan yourself, write down things, be clear. If I want 5 sweaters for July, if I want 2 trench coats, and if I bought last year because I bought good quality, I don't have to keep buying next year. So you can focus on different things, and that helps you also to know, do I have all these things in my wardrobe? Because sometimes you'll tend to overbuy on one thing. If you love sweaters, you'll overbuy on sweaters, and maybe if you love pants, overbuy on that. I don't say people need to have 10 pairs of jeans. 3 or 4 enough. Actually 3, 2. A blue and a black. You want to add a white. So planning is very important. Lastly, I want to talk about quality over quantity and the value of money. I don't see why you will order all the way from another country other than Kenya something that is not of good quality, something that you can find here, or something that's no value for money. So ensure whatever you're ordering is value for money, it's good quality, it will last long, the test of time. Otherwise, there is no point. That's why I say research, so that you find out where you can find good quality stuff: shoes, clothes, bags, and remember to match your personal style. Everyone has different personal styles. Do not see something and it looks nice on someone else, but you know, we all have different personal styles. When you wear it, it doesn't match your personal style. So figure that out before you start clicking and putting stuff in the basket. I hope you've learned a few tips and a few hacks from my video. Let me know your experience with shipping things, that we buy things from abroad and bring them to Kenya. What are the things you've learned? You can also educate me. And what are the things that have not worked out for you? I love hearing those stories. I have so many fails, just that I don't show them to you. Because of experience, I have less and less of them. But even me, it was a learning process, it was a journey. But now I'm more confident to buy things without seeing them, because I understand the shops, the cuts, the colors. So it's easier for me right now. So until next time, guys, bye bye. Remember to like the video, share, and subscribe.